What's up, guys, and welcome back to another FIFA 18 career mode video. We are back with Crystal Palace, and we are doing a Manchester double to start off the episode today. First against Manchester City, and then our second game is going to be against Manchester United. This is a bumper episode. We will see 5 games in this episode. Excuse me, the 2 Manchester games. Then we play Chelsea as well, so a few big games to start the episode off. Then Burnley in the Carabao Cup, and finally West Ham back in the league. So I'm just showing a couple of chances here. You can see not a ton of things went on. Man City definitely had the better of the game before they finally do end up equalizing very late on, or sorry, not equalizing, taking the lead, breaking the tie 0-0 the whole game. We made it right up until the 90th minute. As you can see, just 2 minutes of extra time, and we're trying to hold on. I'm defensive now, but my men aren't back. As you can see, Nkudu should be pinched in there, so my right back could have came over. Unfortunately, he doesn't, and I believe it is Aguero that seals the deal and sends us home with a loss, unfortunately. So that is how our first game of the episode ended up. Aguero, player of the match, 4 shots, 1 goal. They absolutely outplayed us. There's no question about that. We aren't a great team yet. We aren't even a good team. I mean, but you look at Palace in real life, they're terrible. They've had a terrible start to the season. Their players just clearly aren't good enough. And I am prepared to accept that I didn't do enough in January, or in the summer transfer window, and that we do have a lot of work to do in January. We have plenty of money, plenty of funds. We've got about 68 million in the bank right now. We will be making some significant changes in January. I'll mark my words on that. So I'll just show this highlight here in Manchester United. Nice cross from Townsend getting down the wing. Does get cleared, but Cabaye, nice save out of De Gea there. So we're putting the pressure on. As you can see, Schmelzer makes the clearance at left back. We are putting the pressure on early, and we did actually have the better of the game compared to Manchester United, making the tackle there, moving the ball upfield nicely. Benteke working as a point man. I see Townsend open on the wing. He holds the ball up, cuts inside, finds a really nice pass to Milojevic, who I still can't pronounce. We're going to have to move him on fairly soon. But just a few minutes before halftime, we do end up taking the lead in Manchester this time. Instead of getting a late goal against us, we are able to score, which is really nice. But to essentially start the second half, Lukaku holds the ball up nicely, moves it out wide to Mkhitaryan, the former Dortmund man. Back to Lukaku. Lukaku into the wonder kid Rashford, and Rashford with a really nice goal there. Just curl it around Levant. Really nice goal. And then Manchester United does have a corner in the 90th minute +3. Benteke breaks away, beats his man, and he just seems like he's in on goal, but doesn't have the sprint speed to take care of Schmelzer. He was just too tired. Should have made a substitute. And unfortunately, the game does end there. We aren't able to grab the winner. Really close, though, and I'm actually very happy with a draw against Manchester United, especially away from home. We're no Jose Mourinho yet. We're early in our managerial career. No Champions Leagues under our belts as he has. But actually, leave your comments about Mourinho down below in the comments. I'm curious what public opinion is about him based on viewership of this video. I'm not a big Mourinho guy. Anybody who calls himself the special one is not huge in my book. But anyway, do have to respect what he's achieved. Anyway, so we do get that draw with Manchester United. And I see the Manchester clubs as the 2 best teams in the league, along with Chelsea, who we actually play coming up right now. As we get into this Chelsea game, we look here at the youth squad report. It is the first of the month, so we do take a look at Bradley Mitchell's report. Nothing doing with that guy there. Nothing much going on with Lance White either. Jamie Allen, nothing special. But Henry Collins is a pretty good player, 73 to 94 potential. So we do call him up. And we do get an international management offer from Turkey. Now, I do want to take someone to the World Cup. We will be accepting some offer, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm not sure if Turkey is where we're going to go with it. In fact, I'm leaning away from Turkey. I'd like a little bit bigger of a nation. And then we will start scouting there, and we'll hopefully take this career mode all the way to the Euros, and then probably even to the next World Cup. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a 4 or 5, 6 year career mode that we can maybe stay with a country for quite a while. But that's neither here nor there for right now, as Chelsea score a goal with their midfield partnership of Conte and Bakayoko. They were killing me down the wing. Diego Costa was running into channels really, really nicely. Their 5 at the back was causing me problems, and Bakayoko was just a monster. I mean, look at that goal. That is just a great, great goal. Should have closed him down, granted, but he was doing really, really well. Player of the match for me. Conte, again, down the wing, not making tackles. Oh my god, that was just awful. And by this time, the game was over. It was the 90th minute. I wasn't doing very well. Try to clear the ball, push it across the goal, and that's just the #1 thing. No matter if you're playing FIFA or real football, whatever, you can't do that. And Pedro celebrates his goal like he won the World Cup there, even though it was to put us down 3-0 and give them the win. So unfortunately, not a great showing. We lose late to Man City, we draw with Manchester United, and we lose to Chelsea. 1 point from 3 games is not great. But given the quality of the teams, I think it was alright. It is what it is. And unfortunately here, my Elgato corrupted all this footage, so I didn't actually capture this stuff, unfortunately. So the first thing you see is us going down. You catch us at 1-1, and there's a corner that makes it 2-1, and that was it for the rest of the game. So we do get bounced from the Carabao Cup. I'm not super worried about it. Excuse me, I'd rather focus on the league. And like I said, we have a lot of changes we need to make to this team before we're ready to contend with any of the big boys, anybody past mid-table, say. Next season, my plan is to break into the top 7. I want a European place next season. I'd be really happy with anywhere from 8th to about 13th this season. That's my goal, and we're on track for that. We're about 15th, I think, right now, as Samuelson puts West Ham up, and that was pretty much the only thing that happened in this game, except we come back, cut inside with MacArthur. He beats his man, pushes a ball across the box, and it gets cleared away, unfortunately, and West Ham do end up winning 1-0. We need some offensive firepower, and there was a comment on the first video about getting rid of Zaha. I'm prepared to admit that was a mistake. I think Nkudu's doing well, but I think another option there would have been nice as well, playing Nkudu on the left and Zaha on the right, because Townsend's really not making that much of an impact. Maybe we move to a 2-striker set, or something like that, but we'll see. We do have another scouting report from Bradley Mitchell here. Jay Clark we invite into the team, Lance Turner as well, Brandon Harrison, really good player, and Will Mitchell. All these guys, a lot of potential. It doesn't hurt to try and bring them to the team right now, because they don't cost a lot. As you can see in the inbox there, we did get a offer from Bulgaria as well. I do decide to reject Jay Clark there because he's got a 36 overall, and we just don't have the time to bring him up, as well as Lance Turner. So I know it wasn't the most successful episode, guys, but we will bounce back, we will improve. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.
Bottom of the table, moving down.